Okay, here we go again. This is take like 4 or 5. I've already done 2 like 30-minute long videos that were just a complete waste of my time. But anyhow, here we go. The watch is broken. You're at the screen that says firmware upgrade encountered an issue. Please select recovery mode in Kai's and try again. Samsung Kai's or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, Keys, Kai's, whatever you want to pronounce it. That's not the important part. Okay? So basically, you need your USB cable plugged into your computer, plugged into your back of your charging thing for your Gear 2. This is a Gear 2 that has jacked up firmware. You're going to use Odin. I'm using Odin 3. The way I did this is I was trying to originally root the Gear 2, and I screwed it up. And so here I am, trying to fix it. And I've done this more than once. I've just never done it on camera yet. Story of my life. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset this because I was starting to download something. It just goes right back to the same screen. Okay, so it's messed up. What you do on Odin is you unclick auto reboot, you unclick F reset, you go to CSC. And the file that I downloaded from sammobile.com was the United Kingdom firmware for the Samsung Gear 2. The model number is SMR380. And then there's a whole bunch of different countries. And I just used the United Kingdom one. Now again, I use Odin 3. And I don't know what I'm doing different. I don't know what process I use differently. I click on the CSC button, whatever that is. I don't even know. Normally you're supposed to use the AP one if you're actually rooting or doing whatever it is you're going to do. So there it goes. It's adding the file again. I'm resetting this again. Same exact process. I think I do the same exact process every single damn time. But see, and that time it failed immediately. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll disconnect this and then reset this, set auto reboot. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll leave it with a little bit downloaded like that. Then I'll connect it again. Click on CSC again. Get my MD5 file added to Odin 3. Gosh, this is so annoying. And now, since I didn't reset the watch, it still has a little bit of download bar, that little blue speck down there. Basically what's going on is Odin 3 isn't finding it or registering it. So what I do is I hold down the home button till it turns on and turns off again. Removed, added, and then I'll start it again. And sometimes it fails immediately. See, it didn't download at all. Didn't do anything this time. So this time, I'm going to reset the watch first. Removed, added. I just reset it. Reset that. Remove the cable. Whoa, I just clicked on AP on accident. AP won't work, even though that's the one you're normally supposed to use. I don't get it, man. I really don't. Let's try ticking that first. See if that somehow does something different. This time I'm not going to connect the watch until it says leave CS. And now I'm going to connect it. Now I'm going to start the program. Now it failed again. So this time I'll disconnect it. I guess I do some small things a little bit differently every time. Ooh, I'm about to get pissed off if that thing slides off again. Ay, ay, ay. And excuse the wetback music playing in the background. If you live in California, you can't get away from it. There's a neighbor somewhere playing loud-ass Mexican music all the damn time. Gets on my last nerve. I'm already a little frustrated though, because I've been doing this for a while. I just don't know what the difference is. What do I do different? If somebody sees what I do different, please point it out in the comments. I don't even think, man, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to do this. I failed immediately again. This is gonna be fun. Well, no, I'm not disconnecting the watch. I'm just gonna reset the watch. Fail immediately. Fail. What the hell is this? Gotta make sure everything else is closed, I believe, as well. Everything and anything on the computer that's going on. I don't know why. Sometimes it helps to disconnect it. And reset it, the watch. Now I'm going to try adding the watch, leaving it connected during the time that the file is being added. Since it does say do not unplug the cable, but I don't think that has anything to damn do with it, to be honest. I usually like to wait a few seconds here before clicking start. Don't even ask why, it's just, it seems like that works. Oh man, I'm starting to get hot again from this frustration. Well, I think I left auto reset, and I don't know, I don't think I did. Sometimes I'll try doing this without resetting it. See, there's a little blue speck of download there. And I'll run it. It'll say setting up connection. Now I'll reset this piece of shit. Sometimes as I'm adding the file is when I'll take time to reset the watch. Come on, you could do it. Oh, yeah. I don't know how it's gonna do it when... That time I failed immediately because it didn't say added, I think. Do it again. Why? Why does it fail? How? Why does it work sometimes? Disconnect the wire. Reset the program. Before I add the file, I'm going to reset the watch. I'm going to connect it. Now I'm going to add the file. Tired of holding this damn phone up. I just unplugged the stupid cable from the watch. That's why it says removed. I don't even know. I don't even know. Now I'm trying CP just because. It's because I don't know. Uncheck, uncheck. Now I'm just trying to click it immediately. Oh, there we go. Not responding is even better. Nothing. If I knew how or what or why, I would do it. But I don't. I don't know what or how or why. This is something I've never tried before. I'm going to try to add it to all 4 folders. BL, AP, CP, and CSC from Odin. Man, if there's some kind of developer or somebody that knows what the hell I'm doing, and somebody that realizes like, oh, this is what he did when this finally works, because it does work. I've done it more than once. Done it about four to 5 times now. But every time I've done it the same way. Not knowing how. Completely out of luck. Come on. Removed. Added. Oh, it failed. Oh, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Now I'm gonna try the root file. I have a file for rooting it. I'm gonna try that one, just for fun. Because nothing else seems to work. Wow, what a surprise. It didn't work. I think disconnecting it has something to do with it too. I really do. Okay, watch is ready. Program is not. I'll try getting the program ready first. Please wait, do not unplug the cable. The cable's not even plugged in to begin with. Now I'm going to hit start. Okay, that did nothing because it's not connected. I just connected it. And that did nothing. Okay, now I'm just going to leave it connected. I'm going to leave the boxes ticked, even though I've never done it with the boxes ticked, so I'm not. Once again, while the file is being added, I'm going to reset the watch. Now I'm going to try closing this friggin' program and reopening it again. What is it? What's the key? I swear, last night when I was working, I was just leaning back. See if stretching out this wire somehow. I'm one of those weird people that start to resort to things that just don't make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Oh, fuck me. It already fucking failed, man. I reset the phone, I added the phone. I'm waiting for Odin. I'm just waiting a few seconds for it to stabilize or whatever. Fail. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the fucking camera and do this a million goddamn more times, and then it'll fucking probably do it. As soon as I fucking turn off this motherfucking camera, it'll work. That's what pisses me the fuck off. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I turned off the camera. I plugged it into the other side of my computer. I don't think I even reset the watch, but once it makes it this far, if it'll make it to the eye and keys, it's gonna work. So all I did was turn off the goddamn camera. I got the program ready. I switched sides on the USB, and when I switched sides on the USB, it said installing USB driver, and then it said failed, that it didn't install it, and now it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least record this while it's working on camera. And then, see, once it makes it to RAM disk and CSC, we're good. And it'll say pass here soon. Why? What? See? Pass. There it is. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna mess up this watch again right now in a second. I mean, first off, I'm gonna show you that this did and does work. So now you just hold it down and you let this piece of shit reboot. But see how it's not going into that stupid... Oh, how frustrating. I still don't know what I did, and just like I said, as soon as I paused the video, I set down my phone, I moved the USB from one side to the other of the computer, and then it said, see? See, we're back. Give it a second, but... See? Here we go, Bluetooth connected and everything. It even remembered everything. Eh? Why? Why? How? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess it up again. So what we do is we go to power off and just continue to hit the button a whole bunch of times while it's rebooting. Now go to download. Hold down. Now we're in downloading. Now I'm going to bring the wire back to the other side. I'm going to plug the wire back into the other side of my computer here. Now one of these has a blue piece of plastic. So now I'm going to reset this. Untick auto reboot, untick F reset, go to CSC again. Pick the same file again. I have no doubt it's gonna fail. But watch it work. But watch it work too, because just to prove me wrong, this is exactly what happens. It's annoying. Okay, it failed. Watch. Screwed up again. This time I'm going to do exactly what I did on camera here. Again. So I reset that. Damn it. I'm going to close Odin real quick and rerun. And rerun it as administrator. Yes. Untick auto reboot. Untick F reset. Go to CSC. Bring this down here. I'm going to unplug here. And plug it in on the other side of the computer. Let's see if it says the same thing again. Down there. It didn't. It just clicked like it added. So now I'm adding the file again. Starting it again. I think it's gonna work again. This time it's gonna do it on camera for me. Yes, it is. And just to be safe, I'm gonna mess it up one more time, leaving it plugged in on the other side of the computer, just to see what the deal was. Man, I know there's some techie ass people out there. I'm a techie noob, I guess you could say. I love technology and I do my best to figure it out, but I don't have enough experience to tell you what I've done different every time. I just know that every time I break my phones, every time I break every phone since the HD2, the HTC HD2, since I used to break the shit out of that one all the time, and then I'd end up fixing it when the very beginning of the Android flashing days, when Android wasn't even running quite yet on other phones. I remember I would just boot into the Android boot screen and I would be so happy, and I'd show off my phone, like, look, it booted into the Android boot screen but didn't actually do anything, but soon it will, because I've been following Android since, like I said, the HTC had Windows 6.5, and then I flashed Android onto it, like Android 2 point something or whatever, way back in those good old days. But see, here we go. Pass. Bam. CSC. Unticked auto reboot, unticked F reset. Use the CSC. The file is from sammobile.com. The firmware for the Gear 2 model number, just the first few numbers are the ones that matter, SMR380. Then you type that into firmware search at sammobile.com, and it will bring up a whole bunch of different countries. I use the United Kingdom because I assume that they're the only other ones that speak English, as opposed to Turkey, Japan, Tokyo, or, you know, all the other places, all the other, Italy, whatever. There's a million of them available. There's not one for USA for whatever reason. Don't even ask me why. I'm gonna upload this ridiculously long video. See? Bam, there we go. Those are my beautiful children. So I'm gonna re-upload. I'm gonna mess this up again. I'm not gonna disconnect the wire this time. So here we go. Oh shit. Wait till the screen goes black. I don't know how many times you push the button. I just continue to tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Until it brings me to the, like, the recovery or whatever you want to call it here. Then when you press it, it cycles through them. Ah, shit. I just powered it off on accident. Not what I meant to do. Once you get to the option you want, so it's rebooting. Once you get to the option you want, you hold down the home power button. I'm going to download, and I'm holding it down. So it takes me to download mode. And to break it, I'm going to bring the wire back on this side, because I know this side is completely unreliable. Even though I've done it on this side before. And there's a blue, I don't know if this is like USB 2.0 and this is USB 3.0 or something. I don't know. Feel free to speculate. Here we are. Downloading Target. Let's reset Odin. Untick. Untick. Same process I've done a million times that makes it fail. And I swear when I plugged it into the other side of the computer, it said installing USB driver, and then it said that it failed. USB driver installation failed or something like that. So I don't know. At this point, I really do not know. So here we go. I'm gonna break it again. And continue to break it and break it and break it. There we go. Fail. There we go. Now when I reset it, it's gonna say, "You're an idiot. You screwed up your Gear 2. Welcome to hell. Firmware upgrade encountered an issue. Please select recovery mode and keys and try again. If you unplug the wire and you try to turn it on and turn it off, it will not work. You're stuck on this. You might as well sell me your Gear 2. There's some hairs or something on the... But anyhow, as you can see, turns on and off. Same thing. If you can't get it to work, like I said, sell it to me. And I'll do my best. Okay, so I'm going to try and replicate the same process that I've done a bunch of times now. So I'm going to power on and off to get to the same screen again. Off, on. I'm going to take this USB wire, put it on the other side of the computer. There we go. And my computer happens to be an Asus, I don't know, Windows 7 operating system, Asus something or another. I'm not too sure. Honestly, I'm better with phones than computers. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and reset this. Unclick, unclick. Go. You know what? I'm gonna try something really quick. I'm going to try doing the AP file. And I'm going to try leaving these clicked. Just out of curiosity at this point, because this never used to work. So here we go. Adding the file. Connected the watch. It says leave CS. Added. See if it works now. Module boot recovery root FS. I think it's gonna work. So I don't think you have to go to the CSE. So it's looking like the main key ingredient was connecting to this side instead of this side. This side, like I said, that little piece in there is blue. You can't really see it. You can now that I zoomed in, all nasty looking, but there you go. So that's how you fix your Galaxy Gear 2 using Odin 3 firmware from the United Kingdom, because I can't find the USA firmware. If anyone can, please tell me how and where. sammobile.com. Go to click on firmwares, then go to the search bar on that page and type in capital S, all capitals, SM-R380, and scroll down to the United Kingdom one and go ahead and download it. Download it and then put it on your desktop. I'm gonna wait till this works and then I'll show you on the desktop. So you want everything on the desktop, otherwise it won't work. That's how I originally messed it up. See, there we go. Here it is. I've done it on camera now. And as you can see, it wasn't easy. This only took 32 minutes, but it's taken me hours. It's taken me literally about 5 hours the first time that I screwed this thing up. I stayed up from midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning, because I'm just that kind of person. When I can't figure something out, I will stay up until I do figure it out. There's some little fuzz caught on my screen protector. There it is. What did it say? Installing new something? Sync Gear 2. See? I fixed it. See? See what I'm saying? I'll just connect it to my phone too. So there it is, people. I've proven it now more than once. Disconnecting that. It says removed, reset. So apparently the key was using this side.